Hello, everyone. Good day. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. Good to be with you again right here. I'm Ms. Forrest, a master shamanic teacher and healer of over 30 years. So happy to have you here. Please say hello in the comments, introduce yourself if you're joining me live or on the replay. All right. Yesterday, January 19th, was Martin Luther King Day, which is a federal holiday here in the USA. It's a day recognized to honor a great man whose work and messages of peace are as relevant, if not more so, today as they were in the 1960s when he was the most prominent leader for nonviolent activism in the civil rights movement. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I'll give you a little overview. He was an American Baptist minister. He was an activist. He was a political philosopher. And he really was one of the most powerful leaders in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. And in his time, he advanced civil rights for people of color in the US. And he did that through the use of nonviolent resistance and nonviolent civil disobedience against laws and other forms of legalized discrimination. He was a church leader. He participated and led marches for the right to vote, for desegregation, for labor rights, and many other civil rights for people of color, predominantly the African American population of that time. So yesterday, it's a big reminder, Martin Luther King Day in the US, and I know other countries also recognize this day. It's a reminder to recommit to the work that Dr. King began, that he described so immaculately in his most famous speech, I Have a Dream, which I encourage us all to read again, to remind ourselves, to continue that dream of equality, of peace for all, every day in our own communities, because that's where we start, isn't it? We start in our own families. We start from there into our communities and walk the path where love overcomes hatred and where we recognize our deep interconnectedness with each other. As human beings, that's a big teaching in the path that I follow of Toltec shamanism, is that we are all connected, all of us beings here, no matter where we're from, no matter our gender, our skin color, our religious beliefs, our spiritual path, we're all connected. And the shamanic teachings of this time are also telling us that those of us walking a path of awareness, of consciousness, are continuing that dream that Dr. King speaks of in his speech of equality and justice for everyone, dreaming the new world into being in this really chaotic, confusing, scary time that we're experiencing presently. And it's also named as a transformative time. Yeah, as we dream this new world into being, doing all the good work that we do, as we continue to walk our walk of peace. And as I talked about in our last Transformation Tuesday, following the example of the 24 monks who are walking from Texas to Washington, D.C., and they will be arriving soon in Washington, D.C. I don't have a date for you, but you can look that up. I know it's soon that they will be arriving in Washington, D.C. to bring their message there. So I will close today with a quote from Dr. King, and I encourage us all to take it into our hearts and continue to manifest his dream. His quote, Hatred and bitterness can never cure the disease of fear. Only love can do that. Hate paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life, and love illuminates it. That's a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Antidotes for Fear. Yeah. So take that into your heart. Continue to walk your path of peace. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next week, right here in Transformation Tuesday. All my love.